there was a woman in the balcony. She didn't want people to know that she was here. She didn't want to cause attention to herself. And so she came into this balcony and tried to watch the church from here up top. On and off for some years, she was here, simply observing the church, observing it in its services, seeing what it was like. See, she grew up in church, in a church with parents who were in church, and she's gone to church. But she was telling me how she wanted to find a church for herself. Yesterday I met her, and I had no idea who she was. But she said, no, I've come here before. And I was here on Saturday, and I heard your message, and I heard you talk about this series, and so I wanted to come and check it out. And she actually came downstairs here into the sanctuary and joined us. And I told her today, I'm glad that you came out of the balcony. Yes, but she told me, when she came up to me today and was speaking to me about her life and telling me a little bit about her story and telling me about how she just was looking for a place. She stayed up top here in this balcony, when she would come, because she just wanted to observe. She didn't really want to be a part of everything that was happening. But she started to see a change. She's starting to see and feel a different vibe here at this church. So much so that she was willing to leave the balcony and come downstairs. I told her, we're doing this series exposing people to the life of Jesus, because if we can get to know Jesus, it can transform us. And she told me, it's working. It's working. That's awesome. Because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to bring about the transformation. We're trying to get the transformation of God in our hearts. You see, because Jesus talked about it in today's chapter, Luke 17. Pharisees were asking about, when is the kingdom of heaven, when is the kingdom of God going to come? And we talk about that still today. When is the kingdom of God going to come? When is the second coming going to take place? But Jesus, before he even talked about that, he spoke about the kingdom. He said that the kingdom of God is within you. You see, we talk a lot about the second coming, but there's a whole other coming that's more important. It's the coming of Jesus into our lives, into our heart. If we don't have that coming, then we won't be part of that second coming. And so that's why we're dealing with the life of Jesus, because I want this church to have that transformation. And this woman started to notice it, and now feels comfortable with this church. That's amazing. Here is an example of somebody who was observing us. And, we talk about that because people observe us and we don't even know sometimes that somebody is watching us. What message are we giving? What impression are we leaving? Do people, after viewing us, would they want to join us?